Hello, my name is Matthew Hook and I am an autistic person. In this PowerPoint I'll be talking a bit about my journey with autism and how it has affected my life. So it is probably best that I start from the beginning. 14 billion years ago. Wait a minute. Actually it's probably better that we take it back to 2008 when I was 5. So when I was 5 years old, someone had the bright idea to let me into primary school. In primary school, it then became clear that I had special powers that the other children did not have. Due to these powers, I was diagnosed with autism. What was very important to me in my childhood was the support I received in primary school from my parents and my teachers. I cannot fully say whether primary school was overall a positive or negative experience, but given that I'm still here at the age of 19, I'd say it was probably pretty positive. As I moved into secondary school, the differences between me and other people caused by my special powers became more apparent. Because of this, the big shocking twist came. I have anxiety. That made my weekend fun. While I faced difficulty with anxiety and with communicating with other people, my academic ability was never affected, and I passed secondary school with several qualifications, even earning some awards along the way. Now that I have left school, I am studying computer science at UHI. I found the experience a more positive experience than primary and secondary school, as I am doing a subject that I love in an environment that is more flexible and supportive. One thing that helped me with my transition to college was the PAS Cyber Skills program. Through this program, I was even able to get 15 seconds of fame by landing an appearance on the BBC. Enough about me, back to my special powers. One thing I have always found very difficult is communicating with other people. One thing that I find always helps with this is just saying exactly what you mean and exactly what you want from me. When I'm with people who can communicate with me and are supportive of my needs of communication, there is no end to what I can do. Here's me after winning Actor of the Year at Horse Cross. Another difference between me and other people is that I tend to process things differently, like how computers can have different types of processors. Ways that you can help with this are by plugging me into a motherboard or by giving me time to process, preferably the second one as I am unsure of my compatibility with motherboards. One of my biggest difficulties has been anxiety. I always describe my anxiety like the game Buckaroo. Several little things tend to get piled onto it, and I never know which one will be the thing that sets it off. When I am anxious, there are 4 things you can do to help me. The first is to give me enough time to just calm down and process everything. The second is by not talking to me until I make it clear that I wish to be talked to. The third is to not stress yourself about trying to fix it. It most likely won't help, and, as mentioned, I just need that time to calm down. The fourth is, if I seem too anxious to do something, please respect that, even if it is something that I have previously done before. If you take the time to find out what works for me, you won't always see my differences. You'll also see all the positive strengths I have. I have a great sense of humour, I have amazing focus and attention to detail, I am passionate about the things I love, and I am extremely loyal. That sounds like a Tinder profile. Who wouldn't want to know a guy like me? If there's one thing I want you all to know about autism, it is that just like everyone else, we are all different from one another. I've talked a bit about the things that will help me, but those might be different for other autistic people. Always get to know an autistic person and find out what will help them. Now then, you're probably wondering where the cats I mentioned in the beginning are. You're welcome.